February 5th, 1985. A small green island in the middle of the Atlantic Ocean, Madeira. On this peaceful island, a child was born amidst narrow streets. His name was Cristiano Ronaldo dos Santos Aveiro. Maybe no one knew it then, but a legend who would write his name in gold letters in the history of world football was born. Ronaldo grew up in a humble home, showing early signs of his extraordinary talent. Ronaldo was the youngest of 4 children. His father, José Diniz Aveiro, was a municipal worker and occasionally worked as a kit man for the local football club Andorinha. His mother, Maria Dolores, worked doing housework. They were struggling financially, but the family had a dream: for their children to have a good life. Cristiano's interest in football became apparent when he was just 3 or 4 years old. He would turn anything he could get his hands on into a ball, playing in the streets from early morning until evening. For him, the game wasn't just fun, it was life itself. At the age of 7, Ronaldo joined Andorinha, where his father worked, marking the beginning of his football journey. Having caught the attention of Sporting Lisbon at a young age, Cristiano left his family at 12 and moved to the capital, Lisbon. His mother tearfully said goodbye to her son. Cristiano tried to hide his tears. From that moment on, his life would change. It was very difficult at first, away from his family, in a strange city, and at a demanding academy. He had to survive. But a fire burned within him. Every morning he would wake up before everyone else, secretly practice and compete with himself. His coaches quickly realized he was different. He began to shine in youth matches, scoring goals and celebrating with his teammates. By the age of 16, he was training with the first team. At 17, he made his professional debut. His speed, ball skills, and endless energy captivated those watching. During a friendly match between Sporting and Manchester United in the summer of 2003, fate began to weave its web. Sir Alex Ferguson watched him in that match and made a decision. This boy must come to England. After the match, Ferguson approached Ronaldo and expressed his interest. By August 2003, Ronaldo had signed with Manchester United, marking the beginning of a legendary career. The Manchester United era was where Cristiano Ronaldo's star truly shone. In 2003, Cristiano Ronaldo, at 18 years old, transferred to Manchester United. English football was rough back then. Despite his young age, he was under immense pressure. The team had stars like Ryan Giggs, Paul Scholes and Roy Keane. No one was sure he could survive at this level, but Ronaldo was different. The number 7 jersey he wore in his first match carried the legacy of Manchester legends George Best, Eric Cantona, David Beckham. Carrying this jersey wasn't easy, but he carried this burden with pride. He was criticised at times in his first season. They said he dribbled too much, he played too flashy, but Cristiano was patient. He turned every criticism into motivation. Growing up in Madeira, Ronaldo faced many challenges. His family was poor, and he had to leave home at a young age to pursue his dreams. He joined Sporting CP's academy, where he honed his skills and caught the eye of scouts. His journey was just beginning. He would be the only player left on the field after every training session. He'd practice free kicks, dribbling and weightlifting. He was turning his body into a football machine. Ferguson admired his ambition. Ronaldo truly exploded onto the scene with the 2006 to 2007 season. His goal count increased, his assist count increased. He led his team to 3 Premier League titles, 1 FA Cup and finally the Champions League in 2008. That same year, he won the world's most prestigious individual award, the Ballon d'Or. He was only 23 years old, but there was still an unending hunger within him. He saw himself as the best in the world, and he needed a bigger stage for that. Real Madrid. At Real Madrid, he broke records, won La Liga, and lifted the Champions League trophy multiple times. His relentless drive earned him more Ballon d'Ors and cemented his legacy as one of the greatest. Real Madrid, where history is written. Summer of 2009, Real Madrid signed Cristiano Ronaldo for €94 million. At the time, this was the most expensive transfer in football history. The press, the fans, the world, everyone's eyes were on him. 80,000 people filled the stands at the Santiago Bernabéu Stadium to watch him. This wasn't just a transfer, it was the birth ceremony of a legend. He delivered extraordinary performances from his very first season, scoring 33 goals in all competitions. He scored over 50 goals almost every season. The greatest rivalry in history was born between him and Lionel Messi. Every La Liga match turned into a battle. Every El Clasico was watched by the world. Ronaldo, wearing the Real Madrid jersey, won 4 UEFA Champions Leagues, 2 La Ligas, 2 Copa del Reys, 3 UEFA Super Cups and 3 FIFA Club World Cups. He scored 450 goals in a total of 438 matches. This earned him the title of the club's all-time top scorer. During the same period, he won the Ballon d'Or 4 more times, bringing his total to 5. But success wasn't just on the field. Ronaldo became a role model. He always stood out in the media for his devotion to his family, his disciplined lifestyle, and his determination. He wasn't just a footballer, he was a source of inspiration for the younger generation. In 2018, the Real Madrid chapter was closing. It was time for a new challenge. Ronaldo joined Juventus, continuing to break records and inspire millions. The Juventus era, a new adventure. In 2018, Cristiano Ronaldo, at the age of 33, transferred to Juventus. Many people thought he was getting old and would no longer be at the top, but Ronaldo, as always, silenced the critics. He was Juventus's top scorer for 3 seasons in Serie A. He led his team to 2 league titles. He scored goals that went down in Juventus history. He broke records. He had adapted his playing style to his age. He was running less but getting into position at the right times. His impact inside the penalty box had increased. His athleticism was still top-notch. His body was like a work of art. What made him special wasn't just his talent, but his hard work. But the Juventus years ultimately fell short of expectations. The Champions League victory hadn't come. In 2021, he returned to his old home, Manchester United. Ronaldo's time at Juventus was filled with memorable moments and key contributions. His departure left a lasting impact on the club and its fans. The finale, the legend's legacy. Cristiano Ronaldo, a journey from the narrow streets of Madeira to the highest peak of football. His story isn't just about goals, trophies and records. This is the triumph of belief, perseverance and passion. Ronaldo is an example for millions of young people. That sparkle in his eyes which never fades shows that the moments he dreamed of as a child still live within him. In every match, in every goal, in every celebration, he's a superstar, a leader, a father, a fighter. But above all, he's a boy who never gives up. Cristiano Ronaldo's story doesn't end here, because true legends are spoken of not just in their time, but for centuries to come. His legacy will inspire future generations to dream big and work hard.